Hi everyone, and happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noël, whatever you want to say. We are super happy to have you back for Storytime with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Well, let's call him Santa. We all know him as Santa and Mrs. Claus. And Sammy the elf too. And you know what? Each year they are so great to read millions and millions of letters. They read stories. And this year we've hooked up through our friends at Cogeco and YourTV a satellite right to their backyard. They've got a beautiful back porch. They're set up there. It is so neat to see the North Pole at this time of year. And we all know this time of year is about four things: faith, family, friends, and fun. And we're gonna have some fun today. And you know what? Some four-legged friends as well. I wanna see if you can spot Marley. That's one of our stories today as well. So our satellite is all set. They are hooked and ready to go. It's time to head up to the North Pole with Santa, Mrs. Claus, and Sammy the elf.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sammy. And what do you have there?
Well, this tells a little story about wreaths. And it says, an evergreen wreath symbolizes life in winter when the earth is cold and barren. I love putting up Christmas wreaths around our little home in the North Pole, Santa.
It's very nice for Christmas.
It is, for sure.
Yeah. And I have a letter here from Keely. And it says, Dear Santa, my name is Keely and I'm 10 years old. I'm from Nova Scotia and I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I have been quite good this year. I am passing all of my classes. I keep my bedroom clean and at my mommy and daddy's houses, and I help make snacks. This year I was hoping to get a hockey net and with a new hockey stick, a baseball necklace, and AirPods. I promise I won't lose them. We will leave some snacks out for you and the reindeer, so get excited. Thank you, from Keely. Well, Keely, that's very, very nice. And I'm glad to see that you're helping your parents around the house, and that this hockey net and a new hockey stick.
Santa, I think she is a lefty, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that the elves make the right kind of stick.
To make sure that she gets the right stick.
That's right.
Because you have to be
Oh,
able to tell left from right, don't you? That's right. So anyways, Keely,
Sammy,
we'll see what we can do for this Christmas. Nice to get your letter. Thank you very much.
well, Santa, I think that Keely has 3 brothers and sisters. I think there's
That's
4
what she said.
children in that family. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sammy. Well, this one's called The Lost Gift, A Christmas Story. It's by Callie George and Stephanie Gragan. There he is, shouted Rabbit. Humph, said Squirrel, it's just a cloud. There he is, Rabbit shouted again. Humph, that's just a... Squirrel began, but this time it really was Santa. They all waved and Santa waved back. For a moment the stars shone brighter and the air smelled like pine and peppermint. Oh, I love those smells. Then a big gust of wind hit Santa's sleigh and a present tumbled down like a shooting star and landed in the woods. He'll be back for it, said Rabbit confidently. The others nodded. They waited and waited, but Santa didn't come back. What should we do, worried Deer. Let's go find it, said Rabbit. Santa would want us to. Santa would want us to go home, grumbled Squirrel. But Bird was already off. Come on, she chirped. In a square hole in the snow, they found the present. Rabbit dug it out and Squirrel shook it. Chick, 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 it rattled. And Deer jumped. What is that? Bird began to peck at the paper. Stop, said Rabbit, it doesn't belong to us. Look, there's a tag. I can read the tag, I can, said Bird, hopping on the gift. It says, for the new baby at the farm, love, Santa. The new baby. The animals had heard of the new baby. She'd been born in summer when the bees buzzed and the farmer's strawberries were sweet. Now the new baby won't get her gift, gulped Deer. Who cares, said Squirrel. She's not our baby. Santa cares, said Rabbit. Santa would want us to deliver it. Do I look like Santa? Groaned Squirrel. Maybe if we had a sleigh, said Bird. A sleigh, said Rabbit. Santa has a sleigh. Let's build one. Squirrel groaned again. When the sleigh was ready to go, the animals carefully slid the present onto it and set off, and the stars lit their way. Everything was going well until they came up to a great big hill. Up, 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 Deer tugged the sleigh. Rabbit and Squirrel and Bird pushed from behind. Finally, they reached the top. Whoosh! The sleigh sped down, down, down. Then whoomp! It landed in a snowbank. Humph! Grumbled Squirrel. But he helped dig it out anyway. The animals moved slowly now. It was long past their bedtimes. They were hungry and they were tired and they were ready to give up. Maybe Squirrel was right, thought Rabbit. Wasn't their baby. Deer pulled the sleigh onto the porch. Clip, clop, went his hooves. Shh, said Squirrel. But it was too late. They heard the new baby cry. They woke her up. Who's there? Came a man's voice. The animals leaped off the porch and hid. They watched the farmer open the door holding the crying baby. What's this? Said the farmer. He looked down at the gift, but the new baby looked out into the night. Did she see them? The animals held their breath as the farmer picked up the gift and read the tag. From Santa, he said to the baby. Let's go open it. They went back inside. I can see it, I can, said Bird. It's a stick, groaned Squirrel. A lumpy old stick? A stick isn't a gift. Even Rabbit was disappointed. But the new baby grabbed the stick and shook it. Chick, 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 chick. They heard the family through the glass. Great, said Squirrel, a noisy lumpy stick. They all stared through the window at the new baby, and the new baby stared back. She was smiling right at them. For a moment, it felt as though sunshine warmed the wintry air. Suddenly, it didn't matter that the gift was a stick. It made the new baby happy, and that made the animals happy. Snow fell softly as the animals headed home, frosting their feathers and frosting their fur. They were too tired to talk, too hungry to sing, but no one complained, not even Squirrel. Above them, the stars slipped away and the sky lightened, welcoming Christmas Day. When the animals got home, they couldn't believe their eyes. There was another gift. Great, groaned Squirrel. Not again. Squirrel probably thought that another present had fallen out of Santa's sleigh and they were going to have to deliver it. But Bird read the tag and it said, For my animal helpers, Merry Christmas, love Santa. It's for us, said Deer. Really? Wondered Squirrel. But how did he know? Well, Santa always knows, said Rabbit.
That's true enough.
Santa
that
always
sure is. Well, that's it for this episode, and we'll see you Christmas Eve, and certainly on behalf of Mrs. Claus, Sammy the elf, and myself, thank you for being here.
Bye.